Viewers see celebrities.
Now, before I even do an intro, I was about to complain about a video having some guy just talking over all the stuff that I want to watch. And then I realized the irony of what I'm about to do.
Yeah, but it's different though.
It is.
This guy is literally just being like, well, these news bloopers, these guys are on the news all the time and sometimes things go wrong. Just like this clip where so-and-so
goes wrong.
Whereas what we're doing, it feels like you're watching with us, you know?
Exactly. I try to add on top of things. I don't try to just be like, har har, that was a funny clip, shall we continue? There's plenty of channels that already do that. I don't want to be that channel, but
We were definitely getting ready to do that though.
we were.
Oh, these aren't just the bloopers, is someone watching them? This freaking sucks.
We were literally about to, like, somebody is probably gonna click on my video someday and be like, oh, damn it, I saw news bloopers and there's these idiots talking over it.
The goal is though that we're gonna be so entertaining as well that people are like, and subscribe.
Then leave a nasty comment. Well, let me try to find another video. This is just from January. Let's see if somebody's talking over it.
Next on News Beef on it.
Do you guys hear the sounds of nature? The birds. They're singing. Do you know what they're saying? 2 out of 3 men will experience some sort of male pattern baldness before the age of 35.
This video is indeed brought to you by Keeps. Now, you guys have seen Keeps ads here before, and if you haven't, well then let me tell you about them. They are a subscription service for wonderful hair loss treatments for you gentlemen out there that are starting to look a little bit like me. Just like I don't know why I'm holding this microphone, you may not know what to do about your hair loss. Well, thanks to Keeps and their licensed medical professionals, they have 24/7 online support that can help you find some answers to make your noggin look amazing again. Not only does Keeps know that going to the doctor for anything, let alone appearance stuff, is a little intimidating, but they also know it's expensive. That's why their treatment plans start at around half the price of pharmacy prices and are shipped straight to your door. So that way you never forget, because you will. I do, at least. On top of awesome hair loss treatments, Keeps also offers some thickening shampoo and conditioner for the hair that you got left up there to feel strong and independent. So, whether you're trying to stop some hair from falling out or keep the hair that you got going on, hair loss stops with Keeps. And if you want a special offer, go on down to the description and click the link or visit the link that's on your screen. That is keeps.com/panda. KEEPS.com/panda. And get yourself a sweet old deal. Thank you again to Keeps for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. Somebody was talking.
I couldn't even hear it. I need headphones.
Oh, I gotta plug those in for you.
Yeah.
Tyler doesn't even have audio over here.
Parts of this bill are similar to the executive orders that have already been put in place in New Hampshire.
That Boston accent came out.
Talking to Kelly.
Yeah, New
Sometimes
Hampshire.
it comes out.
Oh yeah, they got some new bill passing in New Hampshire.
I used to always wonder, why do news people all sound the same? Why do they all do that voice? And I guess it turns out so that there's no regional dialect. Like, it all feels like a universal thing, I guess is the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Makes sense. I don't really...
But I would want the opposite. Like, I want someone, like, if I was in Boston, I would want someone to be like, oh, there's a real fucking rage out there. Like, just, I want them to go crazy. I want to hear it come out. She looked literally, like, upset. She just sounded like she's from the area.
Parts of this bill are similar
She
to
looks
the executive
traumatized.
orders that have already been put in place in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? Let's see. Oh,
Look, she looks like she's about to be assassinated by the mafia.
Oh, there were some shots fired downtown. Who knows what it was? Probably some crackhead done stole something from the 7-Eleven.
Like, I would love to hear that on today's local news.
That would be good.
Here in Nashville, there's another fucking pothole on 24. Watch out. She's got amazing eyebrows, by the way. They look like upside down Nike swooshes.
By 6, 7 in the morning Monday, leaving us with dry conditions for the next several hours across MLK
We don't want
Day.
dry conditions
All
for
they
the
want is
sex.
to make it a
Yeah.
nice day.
Dry conditions for the sex hours. Oh, this is Nashville. Is it?
Because
That's
of
the twirly
findings
thingy downtown.
in the
There's Broadway.
report. The governor's office says they were let go because of the findings in the report. Now, the report showed TDOC failed to require testing on injection drugs under its own rules. My eyes are up here, along with other issues.
Something about all of that didn't make sense. The way she was talking, it felt like she was like reading the teleprompter wrong. It was like the pauses were in the wrong spot.
That's almost always a prompter issue. It feels like whoever typed up the stuff in the prompter was like, I gotta get 500 words on this essay.
Yeah, and no punctuation today.
Right. So it reports that on T-Dot reported that on their reports they saw that on their previous reports they saw that the results of the reports were, my eyes are up here.
That's exactly how I felt watching that.
Like,
I gained no information.
I feel so much smarter now. I didn't even see what you were pointing out, by the way. That twirly thing. Was that a roller
so
coaster?
that's Broadway. That's like the little. It's a piece of art across the river downtown.
Looks like the kind of coasters I would make in Roller Coaster Tycoon, where it just stops and you just shoot people off to the
That
depths.
is definitely
Did you ever do that?
That's a deadly coaster right there.
First time I ever visited you, I went and sat over here because it was like 172 degrees outside, and if I was closer to the water, it felt like I was cooling off. I was getting closer to the humidity.
It was the beating wings of mosquitoes that were cooling you down.
Former Washington Capitals coach Bruce Boudreau has been fired by the Vancouver Canucks. The team announced the change Sunday.
I knew that's where the mix-up was going to be.
The Canucks? That's every Canadian when they hear somebody say a Canuck.
It's been a week after President of Hockey Operations Jim.
Ah, she said Canuck, eh? This fucking broad.
He's redder than the fucking rail back
That's what
there.
I look like when I laugh real hard.
It is.
I get that. So when I was on tour with that one person, everybody that was on like our tour group, whenever I would laugh really hard, they would always just be like, "Oh, it's tomato time!" Every night, bro. Like I'd be cackling on the bus, and I would get super red. It'd be like, "Oh, it's tomato time!" Which of course made me laugh harder.
It's even better. This guy has a bald head and he's full tomato.
Yeah, you could see that whole thing. He's like, I keep what you're saying. He looks like the background.
Yeah.
He's like a chameleon. He's camouflage.
He's built like a Lego figurine.
Got the Lego grippers.
Well, Bradley, this morning I had to defrost my car for about 10 minutes. I luckily didn't have to scrape. I used the can't think of what it's called, the liquid stuff that shoots out from the front of your car.
Right. So
Oh no.
I can only focus on this man's hair. Bro, just shave it off. What's happening up there?
Very close to what's happening
No,
here.
it's not. Not even remotely close. Not even remotely, brother. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you try to cut it out. This man, there is nothing here. He is just like bringing it way from the back up and over.
Oh man, it's not even a comb over. It's just a.
My hair's doing pretty well. I feel like there's just gonna be a point where it just all goes south very quickly.
That's what mine's doing. I used to have a great hairline, then all of a sudden they just like started like a race. They're doing like a drag race each side. It's how quick can they get to the back of my
I
head?
might be getting some of that. I need Keeps. This video might be sponsored by Keeps. If it's not, there's one that is. Keeps.
I want to know, what liquid is she talking about? That comes out from the front of a car?
It has to be talking about the windshield wiper stuff, but I don't think that's supposed to defrost it.
No, the defroster is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I don't know if you guys know this or not. If you don't, this might blow your mind. But if you preheat your cars in the winter and then turn on your window defogger, it helps melt the ice that's sitting directly on your windshield. You can just push the whole sheet of it off.
Midwest boys know.
Yeah, you probably already know that. What did I just say? Probably all know that.
You probably don't know that. If you don't know that, you probably don't have snow.
Can't think of what it's called. The liquid stuff that shoots out from the front of your car.
right. So
Oh no.
windshield wiper fluid.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
I'm in a hurry, usually in the morning, so I did go out and scrape, but luckily it wasn't a whole lot, so
He ain't spending a whole lot of time on his hair. What's he in a hurry for? That's got to be 20 seconds of prep work there. Oh, no fixing that.
New MISD superintendent says
Listen to the difference. Like, she's in the studio. She's just speaking with her normal voice.
windshield wiper fluid.
Thank you. Yes.
But
That's a regional dialect. Why do the in the streets reporters have to sound like
highest
this?
starting salary.
Starting salary. I'm out here in the streets with this can of Monster Energy with Glitch CEO Wildcat.
It's important that while I talk, my lips move way out and in during the conversation.
I'm like one of those overly animated TikTok girls that want to be Bella Porch.
highest starting salary for an MISD superintendent.
He looks like
Did he not say highest?
He looks like he's about to shit himself, and he's like, I have to get this bit out, and then I can poop.
It looks like he got inflated before he started talking. Like they put like a pump in.
Murray says it's not the highest superintendent pay ever. Previous superintendent Dr. Angelica Ramsey's pay was bumped to over $300,000 after her first eval when she exceeded her expected performance metrics.
Josh thinks it's still the first week of January, but it might not be too late to be in the giving season.
CBS 7's Jair Brooks Dave.
I was literally about to pause it and be like, where's the blooper in this clip?
Look at his face. He's like, oh shit, I've been done found out.
That was a perfect cut. That was literally a perfect cut, bro. I gotta see it again. I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Josh
that guy
thinks
has
it's still the
shit so
first week
bad.
of January, but it might not be too late to be in the giving season.
CBS 7's Jair Brooks Davis.
I love how the first dude was just like,
He just ducks down.
dips out.
DJK leaders Sean Carrasco has plans to help multiple families, including Maurice Rogers' family.
Oh, me in the back.
Dude, everybody in that building was traumatized for those 10 seconds. You ever seen that gif of the dude? It's a bald black dude, and it's a gif where he's trying not to laugh.
Oh, yeah.
That's literally what Homeboy was doing here a second ago. Watch his lips, he does it.
Jair Brooks Davis joins us now, Jair, to tell us how we can give this weekend.
Seriously though, is he doing this news report? What is that?
It looks like they're just in a mall.
Is that like Claire's back there? Some little girl getting her ears pierced? That dude's haircut might be worse than the other guy's. I don't know. He's got that scrub daddy haircut. Oh man, he's got nice eyebrows though. I'll always point out a nice set of eyebrows.
Now, it started off as a lockdown hobby, but a series of father and son TikTok hip-hop videos have gone viral.
Oh my God.
The two
Is he
have
gonna,
amassed,
all
wait
over?
for it, 84 million views. And as you told a reporter Lindsay Doyle, they count Beyonce and Jay-Z among their fans.
Jay-Z.
Respect, Brian. And of course, when I said Jay-Z, I meant Jay-Z, because I am seriously down with the kids.
What was that the motion? You know, when I say Jay-Z, I obviously meant Jay-Z, because I am super down with the kids, which is the last thing a Minecraft YouTuber usually says before getting exposed. Of course, you know when I meant Jay-Z.
I loved so much of what he was saying. I wanted him to read me bedtime stories, but now I don't know if I want to.
Definitely has the voice that you could hear somebody say, pulling up in a Ferrari.
It might have been the same guy.
So if it's a bedtime story, I don't feel like that's the voice I want, because I would be like captivated. I would stay awake and listen to every word.
Seriously down with the kids.
It's the eyebrow, dude.
Oh, Greg. You need to get a screenshot of the eye.
Everything
gets so aggressive.
It goes from cringy to like, is that a pedo reference?
Seriously down with the kids.
Where did his teeth go?
I love everything about that face.
I can already tell you guys, my thumbnail artist is gonna take this and morph his eye to be huge. It's gonna be huge.
Of course, usually I'm on Monday after a game with 5 things to know, but there was no game yesterday. And frankly, there's really only one thing to know this week. It is win and you're in, or lose and you go home. If the Titans can win Saturday night in Jacksonville, they'll win the AFC South for a 3rd consecutive season and make the playoffs for a 4th straight year. And if they can do...
They lost. Badly.
This guy sounds kind of drunk.
Yeah, well, you know, he's been covering the Titans all season, so.
Listen, it's the last game. If they can win, then they're in, and I'm gonna have another beer.
As soon as they cut him, he was immediately slurring.
Yeah.
And make the playoffs for a 4th straight year. And if they can do all that, they would erase much of the pain and disappointment from here in the second half of the season. Okay, I guess we're having a few difficulties, so we will be right back after this.
I love how he just sit there and hold. Like the Titan season, it just walked off frame. It's gone. He just stands there.
Dude, apparently Nashville's got some problems with our news.
I love it.
I recognize it because when I go to the gym every morning, they're playing it. Yeah, so yesterday on the news, and I'm not making this up, if you guys are watching this, you can Google Nashville plus what I'm about to say. Apparently, it was a slow news day on Tuesday because they were reporting about how 5 cow heads were illegally dumped in somebody's dumpster. Just the head. They had tags in the ears and everything, and I'm like, well, just look up the tag info. You'll find out whose fucking cows they were.
Something with the head.
Right, but they talked about it for like 10 minutes. Some cow noggins in a dumpster.
I swear all they have to talk about on Nashville
That's the South
News
News.
are car accidents, causing traffic, and yeah.
No mention of East
Cowless
Palestine,
cow heads,
Ohio,
yeah.
by the way. You know, like where I grew up, where they just nuked it with chemical waste all over the place. Can't talk about that, but these cow heads. Gotta figure this out!
The Moosehead Lake Cam with anchors Chloe
see, they're talking about
Tebow
heads
and
too.
Aaron Myler.
We're taking a live look, or we were, over Moosehead Lake.
Did she just say a live look?
We were over Moosehead Lake.
We were.
We're taking a live look, or we were over Moosehead Lake. Luke got too excited to come back to us.
Hey, that's going with the punches. We're going back.
There we go. Just to show you all what it looks like.
This is how El Presidor used to record his first videos.
Yeah.
Just a camera pointing
Hi,
at the screen.
people. Welcome to mooseheadwebcams.com.
Somebody buy this fucking news crew in Elgato so they can screen cap. Oh my god, that would be a sick setup for my wall though. Have like a 9-panel wall, like porn on that thing. Open up my window so my neighbors can hear it.
Oh,
They'll be like, wow, he is sexually active. Nope, joke's on you. Still not.
It's snowy outside, and you know, that's all we have to say about that.
Of course, it's January.
Yes.
We should expect
Yes,
snow.
I'm
And if
ready.
it is going to snow, we might as well have some
He's
fun.
gonna eat
We have
shit.
this
I
giant
hope he
snow
stands on
pile
it.
in our parking lot, and I brought my sled, so we're going to try to go down this thing. It's very steep and very bumpy, so I actually don't know the best way to do it, but
Dude, he looks like
maybe we'll come
What
over here. And unfortunately for the kids, we have a lot of
Stop, look like
2-hour
he gets
delays,
sled
but
back.
not a whole lot of cancellations, so you can't maybe make the most
He's
out of a
gonna go
snow
this
day like
way.
this, but we'll see how this goes. It's very
This guy's
steep.
never sledded in
Here we
his
go.
life.
Oh my god, it's just straight concrete. They were trying to kill that man.
I feel like that was his idea. That man
Oh.
straight squashed his nuts on
They
some
were
ice.
trying to kill him, dude.
This is in Iowa. Has this man never sledded before in his
That's
life?
the tallest hill in Iowa. What do you mean? That shit is flat as fuck.
That's fair. That's fair. the initial impact, right? Look at that. Testicles
Full
gone.
icicle. Look at his.
Oh. Yeah, that's his dead body on the concrete.
Welcome back, everybody. It is 6:38 now. I bet we're going to have a pretty sunrise. So let's talk about temps if you are going to go out and try to view this sunrise this morning. We're at 24. I just wore 34 and 25. I was like 24. Okay. I'm cracking myself up this morning. It's 34 at the air. Stop. 34. It's cold. Later today.
It's cold. Look, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's watching this
nobody
shit.
cares.
The girl in the back is like, shut the fuck
It's
up.
like this happens every day.
It was probably exactly what I needed. I don't think I would have ever done the work. I think on myself in the way that I had to do the work on myself to really try to figure out what next. What's next for Channing? Our staff has some ideas on that.
Play for the Raiders.
I'm next. No, I'm next. No, I'll step up for you, Channing. Yes, Claudine. Wow, producer Claudine, very good.
Dude, that is an amazing bit.
I'm next.
Oh, she's
All right,
working it.
Claudine.
I would die if he pulled out a sign like, I'll be your magic Mike.
Now remind us what Zaddy
I'm
is.
not quite sure what Zaddy means. I think it's like hip dad.
A hip dad.
Yeah.
like Yeah.
really cool.
Claudine,
tell us. Sexy man.
Oh, sexy man.
His eyes. Can I say that?
He's like, oh, that is vulgar.
Oh man,
Sexy man.
My wife is watching.
Sexy man.
Oh, sexy man. But it has nothing to do.
Daddy man.
He said with a question mark. Sexy man.
Producer Claudine, who's seeking her own Zaddy, is explaining.
Okay, Zaddy.
Bro, why does this look like Nickelodeon? What's going on here?
Remember Face from Nick Jr.? But did you ever watch Nick Jr. in the morning?
I did, yeah, but I don't remember.
Screen, it would just be a face. He would talk to you in the morning between TV shows.
Is it the sun face? That's Teletubbies.
No, it's literally just called Face. I can hear his voice in my head, too.
You're either about to unlock a memory or
Hello there. My name is Face. Welcome to Nick Jr.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, that was Face.
That just unlocked a memory.
Think about that sometimes.
Here comes Nick
Detroit.
Jr.
News is in. The Face from Nick Jr. is a racist.
Caught doing blackface during one of the opening sequences on Nick Jr.
Oh, he showed up to work and there was powder underneath his nose. Turns out he was doing blow in the parking lot.
So here's the catch. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We
Old
wanna be
John
honest with you.
Travolta talking to me
I
right
left my weather clicker over in the other department. It's okay. I want my guy Octavio. Come here, Octavio, come back. I want you to point. I'm gonna click the button so you point it out. on what's happening here for us for today, okay? Temperatures staying running into the valley floor in the 40s. Now, we might some models say 50s. I'm going to keep us at 49 for temperatures over the next couple of days.
Was not expecting that. Came out of nowhere.
And then our desert areas.
Well, California City, of course.
Don't be blown away by, especially like our guy Octavio's been filling in. There you go.
Must have been windy.
If you connect with me, then you can send me a picture of your animal. Today we have a fluffle of bunnies. Look. I got Angel. Wait a minute.
It's not that funny. There just ain't no bunnies. God, they hear that chick's laugh though? It sounds like mine.
She is getting. Sounds like pasta. Oh my God, there's some grumblers down at the bottom.
Some respiratory issues.
Yeah, there's some deep phlegm.
Welcome back. What's better than celebrating 100 years of life?
How about 200?
Wow,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
That's the case of these twin sisters from Italy, Francesca and Maria. They hit the mark on Monday. 200 years with your twin sister.
Wait,
I know,
no, they're
that's
not.
amazing.
They're not 200 years old each. They're each 100, guys.
Oh, you guys.
These people, no way they actually thought they were 200 years old.
These grandmas came here on the fucking Mayflower, apparently.
I was like, what?
No, I can't believe you guys.
Francesca signed the Declaration of Independence, actually.
They both miraculously lived the 200 somehow.
Seems like a hazard to have that big flaming sparkler shot right at fucking Maria's face there.
You know, whatever product she has in her hair is absolutely flammable. Even a spark would kill the woman at this point. She's 200 years old. We do one of those outro things that you put at the end of the video.
Yeah.
It's like the intro, but at the end.
Yeah, usually last chance to ask them to subscribe.
Yep. Like, leave a comment, even if you didn't like it, because engagement's engagement.
Yeah. Super thanks. You guys can leave a super thanks. You know that?
What the hell is that?
Down in the little, somewhere down here, where there's like the like button, there's like a little, I think maybe a triple dot, you can click it, and then there's a little heart with a $. You can just send money for no reason if you want to. Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, do it.
I don't see.
I dare you. I dare you.
Okay. Well, if he's daring you, make sure you do it on my video, not his.
This is your video.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. You asked for more news bloopers after the last video. Fortunately, the news is on all the time, so we can keep doing this because they're going to keep messing up, just like I will.
And you know, we're down with the kids. Can't even do that.
I did the wrong one.
I don't know if I did the right one.
Okay, that's really creepy. Bye-bye.